is super underrated.
I'm not saying anything bad about Pootie Tang. I just didn't expect
And listen,
it to bust out.
nobody ever talks about the fact that Sofia Vergara is on Soul Plane.
That is true.
Hashtag justice for Pootie Tang.
We should all, on Saturday at 3 p.m., we should
Watch
all watch
Pootie
Pootie Tang. It's like a bunch of Fraggles
Do
dying.
you know what song is on that list? What song is on that list? And I'm like, I hate this song with every fiber of my passion. And I know this is going to be controversial. You hate it too. Imagine
Wow.
Imagine
Canción
makes
pa'
me
caerme mal.
want to blow something up.
But then what really put it over the edge for me was watching this gentleman over here live out his, I know you are a performer at heart.
Everyone needs to check it out.
He embodies Alvarez Guedes in a way that it's not an impression so much as it's inhabiting.
You're too far for me to smell your hand.
Just lean in.
Now I'm going to change my mind. What is that?
That's the soap from here in the studio.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really nice. Also, you can tell, I'm a clean person.
Okay, when you think dishwashing soap, quick, which one do you think of?
Palmolive.
Palmolive.
Palmolive. Actually, yeah.
And the green one.
The green one. 100%.
It has to be the green one.
Orange doesn't work for me.
No, it's just...
First of all, it's olive, so it has to be green.
It's like, when I was a kid, I just thought that was the only one que existía.
Well, yeah, as it should be.
Yeah, and that, Palmolive y Pansol.
Ajá, claro.
Well, with that said,
Sweet
everybody,
tree-based
welcome to
detergents.
episode 387 of Pero Let Me Tell You.
Yes.
And the three of us are back.
Yes,
for
we
some
are.
reason, in the last few weeks, there's been like a rotating chairs. Like there was a week Junior wasn't here, then there was a week I wasn't here, and then you weren't here, and then Boris was here, and then Boris became an episode, but we love Boris Sanchez from CNN. So it's the three of us again.
Boris was here, like he just showed up.
But it's the three of us again.
Yes, the Three Musketeers are back.
Yes. So it's funny because somebody DM'd me, like, "Are you out again?" I'm like, "No, I'm not out. I mean, I may be out,
Right,
but it's
you're
not the out of last year."
Right. It's just we've gotten better, I think, at just scheduling things so that we can take breaks as needed.
No. If I'm out again, hopefully we don't have to make a statement like we did last year.
Yeah. We're avoiding outage with statements.
Right. By week 3, they had to give a statement.
Yeah.
So anyway, speaking of statements, before we move forward, in honor of my cousin Roger, we have to give Junior his 22 seconds.
Yes, we are going to start.
We haven't had a Junior 22-second
in 2 weeks
segment in a few weeks. Yeah,
2 weeks. Yeah. So okay, what is?
And Junior is looking mighty dashing in that stash.
Well, we're going to get into the Junior of it all. We're going to get into the. Junior
hold it up
of
in Sona.
all. It is.
I called him Felipe.
He's not Junior. He's JR.
No, things didn't end well for JR. Well,
no, it did. It was all a dream.
I think our demographic will get that reference.
Demographic understands that reference for sure. All right, so Junior, we're gonna give you 25 seconds because you've come back with a con un look nuevo.
Okay.
Se cambió el look.
I haven't even showed myself on the camera yet either, so.
Oh no,
wait, Junior Cam isn't ready.
Oh, it's ready, but I just haven't revealed yet.
Oh, the reveal.
Oh, the reveal. Is this like the Swan? Remember that show, The Swan?
Now that's a show where it didn't end well for a lot of those people.
Why did they die?
Well, they didn't die, but they were all traumatized and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Would he put some music to the big reveal?
Has the reveal happened? Oh no. Okay, so wait. All right. So I'm gonna cue you in. It's gonna be 25 seconds. All right. 1, 2, go.
So the reason why everyone is looking at this beautiful face right now with this mustache is because last week was the opening week of El Último Show de Alvarez Guedes. Muerto de Risa opened up at Tropical Park, and I am a part of the show. So if you want to see more and see this stash, go to AlvarezGuedesMiami.com. AlvarezGuedesMiami.com. Take your 25 seconds. We'll talk about it now, but This is the look, and this is Felipe.
I can see that, Felipe, for sure.
Reportando, Felipe.
Felipe. So it's 26 seconds, but you know what? You stopped at 25, basically, is when you cut it. So, yes. All right.
It's like, it's a whole character. It's like, Felipe Villanueva, Noticias 23.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, that's a
But he's Noticias 23 from the 80s.
Yeah, not now.
Sí.
No. No, Felipe doesn't have an Instagram.
Where the anchors were Guillermo Benítez y Alina Mayo.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, no, he's doing signings at the fair.
Yeah.
At the booth.
At the booth.
At the booth. Yeah.
Signings of my 8x10.
Exactly.
In black and white.
I actually met Dwight Lauderdale at the fair one year.
Wow, that's a whole vibe. Everything we just described.
We just time traveled.
We just traveled to the fair, and you got. That's when you would get through the fair through the red entrance.
Yes.
And remember, if you want to get
If you want to stay ahead.
No. Remember red, and you'll stay ahead. Yeah. And I used to make up remember yellow, and you'll stay mellow. Never mind. Okay, never mind. You have to be there. Okay, so
yes,
Junior,
we have to talk about Junior.
Other than producer extraordinaire,
yeah.
Junior is and having a great voice and and hugger.
The best hugs in Miami.
His resume.
Yeah.
He's also an actor.
Yes. And a comedian.
Yes.
As well. Improv.
Yes.
He can do it all. He can do it all. And actually, I will go ahead and say this. So I was lucky enough to go and see the preview show last Tuesday. Which is actually why
I was in Orlando.
Which is why we had the Boris episode on Friday, because Junior was literally acting. I was watching Junior act. You were in Tampa, so Boris.
Yeah.
And it was a culmination because shout out to the pair of nuts. They were also out there as well.
That's true. Mm-hmm. They were actually. It was funny. It was like almost like a little bit of a greatest hits of our guests there, because it was pair of nuts, Mario Ramil, Dairon was there.
Yeah.
Who else? Enrique Santos.
Lucy Lopez.
Well, Lucy was on Wednesday. Enrique Santos was there. It was like been on my show. It was nice. It was a nice little gathering of Miami talent. But I have to say, first of all, that the show is great. I took my mother. I've known my mother for 47 years. I've never seen her laugh as much as I have that night. And there was something about that show that really, it resonated with me. It started making me feel very connected to my grandparents, because they actually would go watch Alvarez Guedes perform. I remember my grandfather having that cassette in his car. There was a moment there where I think it's at the beginning of the show. They start talking about like all the iconic Cuban, personalities, and they mentioned Tres Patines. And that reminded me of my dad's mom, that I used to listen to Tres Patines with her on the radio. So again, it just made me feel very connected in that moment. And so the show touched me in a way I wasn't expecting at all, because it just went a little deeper than the show of it all, right? And it was very well done. I know you are a performer at heart. You go out there and you do it. And watching you be up there as, I don't know how much we can say about the show or not, but as one of the actors, one of and you are constantly present. It's not like you have a little role where you come in and go, "Hi, Mom," and then leave. You are constantly part of the show. And watching you do it before the show, because you guys do a little bit of audience interaction, all that, made me so happy and made me so proud of you in a way that I cannot fully put into words, because I know you, I love you, and I know that's what you want to continue doing. And to watch you do it in a stage like that, totally just, it hit all the heartstrings. So I just had to tell you that in person. I know I texted you the day after, but I had to make you feel uncomfortable on camera.
Thank you. I am not going to accept any of that.
No, you got to receive it.
All right.
You got to receive it.
Fine, I will. Thank you. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be a part of this production. Everything that you said about the sentiments, what it's doing to people, it's been doing to us during the rehearsals as well. Everyone is so invested in this. It's really become like a crazy family immediately. Like after the first week of reading, everyone was just all in on it, all in for each other as well. Everyone's such a fan of one another too. Yeah. There's dancers, there's a band, there's the actors, the tech. Just everyone is so into this one cohesive moment that we feel like it's a medium through time as well, because what's happening is it's connecting to all these generations, and you hear these stories again. You hear I grew up listening to the records, or I'm going to come back to bring my tío abuelo that hasn't come out from anything, but this is what we used to bond on. We used to listen to the Marlins. We used to listen to Guillermo Benitez ahí hablando, and then Guillermo Alvarez Guedes doing his shows and stuff. Yamil mentioned that at 5 years old, he went to what is live at the Fontainebleau now, but was
That's right.
Tropicala when he was like 5 years old that he went to go see him. So we've been hearing that and stuff. And thank you for all the words. It is a dream come true to be doing something like this and to be doing alongside all the buena gente that I have mentioned, and one of my partners in crime when it comes to comedy and all things improv, sketch, and character-wise, Randy Garcia, or as Roger calls him, Rippy Pippy. It is a blessing to be alongside him, learning from such great people like Ariel Texido, Rubén Rabasa, Hector Medina, Robbie Ramos.
Ariel's performance was fantastic.
Everyone needs to check it out.
He embodies Alvarez Guedes in a way that it's not an impression so much as it's inhabiting Alvarez Guedes. I can't explain it otherwise. And the biggest moment where I kind of realized that was there was, I went for preview night, so there was still little glitches here and there, right? And somebody said something from the crowd or whatever, and he responded in kind.
He was in character.
He was that character, right? So it's not, oh, I'm doing an impersonation and these are my lines. It's no, I am this person for this time that I am in front of you.
It's very method.
Very method. Yeah. So it was absolutely, I mean, he's great. Worth going to see it. Check it out. It's playing, I think, till the end of the month, till the end of May. So, and I think the first 2 weeks were already sold out.
Nice.
And I like to think they were sold out because of Junior.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's all because of Junior.
It's all because of Junior.
I mean, who doesn't want a little piece of Junior? Well, Felipe,
right.
Felipe.
Damas y caballeros, si quieren ver a Felipe, vengan al Tropical Park.
That is exactly how Felipe
El
was.
trópico para al lado de la estatua del caballo con Ronald Reagan. And every time my dad passes by, there's like, qué fea estatua. The dimensions are off.
Yeah, he's like the same size as the horse.
Yeah, the dimensions are off.
It's like him with a pony.
Yeah. They should put the Lucy statue next to it.
Oh no, not that one. She looks like a simian.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, we love giving Junior his flowers. He deserves that and more.
He deserves the garden.
I love you for free. Thank you.
A nursery. He deserves a nursery. Okay, so for the people watching us,
That's so Miami. I'm sorry. I immediately thought of horse country and all the nurseries in horse country.
Oh my god! You guys are gonna totally laugh at this. So actually, today.
I love that we've been back for gone for 2 episodes. He's already distracted. He changed courses already. Today,
I was at work and there was something very official happening. The fire marshal came because there was an inspection that we had to get for our licensure and whatever. So this gentleman, and we had to get this inspection like in a hurry. Like I literally was begging the fire department to come for the inspection. So this was like a big deal. Okay. So he came with like 2 inspectors came, and it was like, fire people. They're all business. Right. So, I was there showing him all the paperwork and logs that we keep and blah, blah, blah. And, how everything was in compliance and all that. They were already there like a good 30 minutes going through everything and all that. And I'm there, giving like all the paper and like certificates that we have. And I say something along the lines of, he goes, do you have a fire log drill? For fire drill log. Right. Do you have a fire drill log? I'm like, sure, let me get it. And I was explaining how the policies and procedures that we've written for that and all that. So I'm like, yeah, because, one of the things that we do when we do the fire drill log, or when we do a fire drill in Jennifer in total, is que we testeamos the generator. I don't know why. I said testeamos the generator. And this serious firefighter just he broke. He was like, he started to laugh and he's like, bro, that's the most Miami thing I've ever heard. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry.
And then you told him, if you want to hear more Miami things, but let me tell you.
Tune into Pero Let Me Tell You every Friday. But it was so funny because I'm there, being all very official and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, because, we the generator, nosotros lo testeamos, every month. And he just was like, bro. And I was like, man.
Se te fue. Se te salió.
It's like, where's Lucy Lopez when you need her?
You were inhabiting Lucy Lopez in that moment. That's the character you were playing.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
It does. And if we're going to inhabit Lucy, that's not a bad thing.
You just go, well, what I was about to say was, for those of you viewing us, if you see little things popping up into your screen, we don't know what's happening today in the studio. See, I'm talking about them and she came at me. We have little
flies.
Eso no son moscas.
They're like moths.
Those aren't garden variety moscas. Those are
they're attracted to the light sources,
right? But they're attracted to the light, but they don't want to stick to the light. They want to be center stage. They want to joder.
They want to joder.
Center stage.
Right
what is coming to you?
Almost right in my mouth.
They're right there. So I'm thinking, I'm like, are they like disfocusing? Escúchame a mí. Unfocusing the camera.
Oh, because it just keeps going in and out. Like.
All of a sudden, these cameras zoom into the flight.
There's so many flies. Que ahorita va a venir Sally Struthers to ask for a donation.
Oh no! Oh my God! That's so wrong.
But I'm not wrong.
That's not wrong. Oh well. Welcome everyone. Welcome. We hope everybody's having a great weekend. Yeah,
we're back. We're back after 2 weeks.
It's gotta be May.
It's already May.
You know what's funny? I can't say I'm sitting here waiting for an NSYNC reunion.
You are,
but I mean, look,
as much as everyone else.
Yeah, but I'm not like, oh my God, NSYNC reunite. But it's funny because I was reading something the other day about how Justin Timberlake is in talks to do a Vegas residency. Oh, yeah. So I'm like, so you'll do anything but the NSYNC reunion, which they've been asking you for like 10 years. I think the other 4 guys should just do it without him.
I mean, why not?
Justin Timberlake's stock is currently low.
Yeah.
So they could do it without him.
I'm sure JC can cover.
Yeah.
They shared the lead vocals anyway.
Yeah. So I was in Tampa last week, and Tristan and I had some time to kill. So we went to go see the Michael Jackson movie.
You did?
I did. Okay. Here's
the breath you just took before going into it.
Here's my problem with biopic films. Biopic, is that correct?
Biopics, yeah.
Right. Here's my thing with it. It wasn't bad. Okay. It wasn't bad. And the guy, Jafar Jackson, that's his nephew. He actually did a great job. Okay. Because, I mean, to dance like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you either can or you can't.
And then the voice was his real voice. Right. I mean, and he sounded like Michael Jackson. Right. It wasn't like computerized or auto-tuned or anything. That was his voice, his speaking voice. Obviamente, because the estate did the movie, they had access to all the recordings and live audio
also,
and all that.
It's his nephew.
But here's the thing. When I think of biopics, to me, the 2 best biopics in like modern times was the Bohemian Rhapsody, the Queen one.
Okay, which there are a lot of people who don't like that movie.
I actually liked it because of the live performance. And of course, the best one of all time, Selena.
See, for me, it's Selena and What's Love Got to Do with It.
Yes. But you know the thing about What's Love Got to Do with It? I'm going to tell you why I didn't think of it. Because that's a great movie. Yeah. What's Love Got to Do with It is more about her than her music.
Well, that's what it should be.
Right? Her music is obviously featured in the movie.
Right.
But I think they focused it on Tina Turner, the woman.
Right.
That actually, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. That is my sort of criticism of the movie.
Of Michael.
That it leans too much on the music, which, don't get me wrong, I am there for the music.
Right.
But it was mostly about the music, and we know the music. Right,
we can listen to the music.
We can listen to the music.
Yeah,
it's hard to explain. Like, I walked away from it. I thought it was good. I wouldn't give it a thumbs down.
But you didn't walk away knowing anything more about Michael Jackson, the person,
right?
Than you walked in,
right? And like the personal stuff, we knew it. Like, there was a moment that he gets a monkey, and Tristan was like, "Why does he have a monkey?" I'm like, "Hello, that's Bubbles." Like,
Bubbles is actually living in a preserve here in Florida.
really?
Yeah.
Bubbles a Floridian now.
He's a Floridian now. Bubbles,
Yeah.
come on the show.
Yeah, so it was good. It was good, and obviously, if you enjoy his music, you're gonna love the movie. But yeah, a contrast. Even Selena.
Was about her.
It was about her,
Right.
Although the live performances are sort of the backbone of the movie,
Right.
And in Selena, I love what they did. How they started with the Astrodome concert then worked back to the Astrodome concert. Like, I thought that was great. But the Michael Jackson movie is just one song after another, after another, after another. Which again, I wanted more of like the human being, right? And what I thought was also funny was that, so there's a few people who did not want to be part of the movie. Diana Ross did not want to be part of the movie.
Okay.
And Diana Ross had a huge role in Michael Jackson, especially in the transition
Motown.
from Jackson 5 to the solo album, because Berry Gordy was like the one who like really took him in.
Yeah. And I think they were married at the time.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
So there's no Diana Ross and there's no Janet Jackson.
Well, there's no Janet or Reby.
There's no, okay.
No. What I mean is like the Jacksons are like 35 children.
Right.
According to this, there was only Latoya.
But who are we really going to, right? And it's funny because the movie starts in 1966, which is the year Janet was born. So I thought, maybe they'll just show her pregnant, right? The mom.
Oh, so not even that.
Nothing. However, we get no Reby and no Janet, but we got a lot of Latoya.
and the world's a better place for it.
I mean, Latoya was in the movie whether you want it or not, with her little headbands.
So Latoya was the Rita Ora of the Michael movie.
Latoya was everywhere in the movie. But I'm like, okay. But I mean, again, if you want to go out and watch it, the movie is good. You will definitely be entertained and very, very smart. The movie ends in 1988.
Right before all the allegations.
Now, apparently, they did film. The movie wasn't supposed to end in 1988. They did apparently.
I don't know if they filmed it, but they
did film it.
They did. Okay.
They did film it because they did reshoots. They did film something pertaining to the allegations of we know what the allegations are.
Abuse.
But then something with the agreement, it had something.
Well, legally,
there was something in the agreement
they
that
could not mention the people.
The people,
right.
So I don't know the legalities of it, but there was something there with the settlement that they couldn't mention that. So there's rumors that there's going to be a second part because it ends with the premiere of Bad.
And we all lived happily ever after, and nothing bad ever happened to Michael Jackson.
Right. I'm like, ahora es cuando la cosa se pone buena.
That's always my complaint with like some of these biopics when they are authorized by the estate. The minute that you know that a biopic is authorized by the estate, you're like, well, this is going to be a varnished version of the story because there's no way that the Jacksons are going to be like, you know what? Our son was a little weird. Go ahead and show that.
I was like, bro, you got to show Brooke Shields.
That's true.
There's no Brooke Shields.
No Brooke Shields.
No.
No Janet.
No.
And
no
Centipede.
They spent a lot of time on the Pepsi commercial when he burned his head.
That's the thing is up until that point, I couldn't up until really the allegations, right? What was Michael's
because
trauma event.
No, because Michael in the 80s, that's when his skin started changing. Right. And that's when there was like, he sleeps in a chamber. He's turning white. He had his nose done.
But did they address those things?
They addressed the nose.
They address the nose.
Right,
but that's my point.
And they address
it's authorized.
Like, for example, they addressed the color.
Okay.
Very like
in
a 15 seconds, second. I put this cream on.
Right.
Because my skin. That's it. It's like check mark.
Don't ask for more. You're not getting it.
Then there's a scene that he's like in a plastic surgeon. He's like, I don't like my nose. And the plastic surgeon is like, but you are a very handsome guy. And he's like, I don't like it. Check mark. We talked about the nose. I wanted more about the human.
Right.
Again, the Tina Turner one. That's why I didn't think about it, because to me, the Tina Turner movie
is a story of a woman.
It's a movie. It's not even a biopic. It is a biopic, but it's the story of this person
overcoming.
Overcoming.
Right.
And the music in that movie is secondary.
Right.
So I mean, it's worth seeing.
I'll wait. Oh wait, I don't know. I feel like after the reviews of the last approved estate biopic, the Whitney Houston one,
Oh my God,
which I
that
heard was awful.
I saw it.
I haven't even watched it on a plane.
The Whitney Houston biopic.
I Want to Dance with Somebody, right?
Yes. It had a theatrical release.
Yeah.
It felt like a TV movie. And when I mean a TV movie, I don't even mean Lifetime. I mean like a Sunday ABC movie. Because those have a little bit of a bigger budget, like the Lifetime. I mean, like the Sunday,
like this Sunday on ABC, Robin Givens is Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston,
right?
The greatest love of all,
right? But we don't have the rights for it, so she's just gonna sing the greatest like of sometimes.
You know what's so funny about that? I'll never forget when I was in high school, Fox aired a biopic of Madonna.
I remember the one where she looks like Gloria Estefan.
Okay, sure. And I mean, I was a kid. Like I was a kid. I didn't know. And I'm like, I remember that the movie starts, and it was a Madonna at the VMAs when she sang like a virgin in the wedding dress. And I was like, why is none of her music in this movie? Like, obviously, I was a kid. I didn't know, but I remember thinking that.
At least in that version, because they focused on her pre-fame. Mm-hmm. Yes, there should have had the music, but you can explain it away, right? You can explain why it's not
you're
there.
right. That movie,
it basically was like up until
starts
she
and
came,
ends in like a virgin. So it was about her
rise.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But you can't get away with that if you're doing a Whitney Houston movie, which this was. I had her music, but I'm saying that's when it becomes more glaringly obvious.
Yeah.
You know?
So anyway, bueno, speaking of Madonna,
yeah,
there was something I actually wanted to bring up because this was a few weeks ago, but when it happened, I was like, oh, I want to talk about that in the podcast. And then, the Boris of it all.
The Boris of it all.
Happen and,
Boris is going to be a verb now.
The Boris of it all.
This week is Borising.
So, a couple of weeks ago during Coachella, there was a viral sort of video that came about that Madonna joined Sabrina Carpenter in her set.
Yeah,
and
it was fantastic.
And I think she came out to sing like Vogue and like a prayer. The part that I'm talking specifically was of like a prayer. Now they were singing this huge song that is like, a very famous song. And they were performing it in Coachella. And one of the things that struck me immediately when I saw that video, and it struck a lot of people, is that nobody in the audience was dancing or moving. Everybody was like this.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm here thinking, like, first of all,
did you see the clip of her?
You people paid a lot of money to be here.
As someone who's been there, yes, you do.
You paid a lot of money to be here. Sabrina Carpenter is the hottest thing right now, whether you like her or not. And then, Madonna's an icon and a legend, and them two came together to sing this very anthemic song. Right. And everybody was dead. Dead. Yeah. So what I kind of wanted to mention is this where we are right now in concerts? Because look, I am somebody that I go to a lot of concerts, and I do like to record certain things because I want to keep that for me, right? But I'm not the entire time like this because I want to.
Yeah, I'm not the producer of the DVD.
I want to sing along. I want to dance, whatever it is. But I just find that today people just go to these concerts and they're not there. They're just recording, or even worse, they're kind of doing one of these.
So they are behind,
They're the person, is singing behind them, and they're there, and it's like for Instagram, and it's like, man, is this where we are? Yeah. That like people don't go to concerts anymore to dance and whatever.
Yeah, sadly it is. Again, as someone who's been to Coachella, so I know not just how expensive it is to
But was
get
that
there.
like that when you were in Coachella? I mean, you went 2 years ago.
2 years ago, so yeah. No, not even 2 years ago. I went, at this point, we're 26. Sorry, I went 24, yeah. Was it 24? No.
It wasn't this year.
No, I went last year. It was last year. I went 25. It was like that. Again, I think it's just, to your point, it's where we are, and it's funny, like, to stay on the Madonna of it all, like a couple days or a week later, she performed at the Abbey in West Hollywood. And, obviously everybody, your cousin was there actually, was like up in the DJ booth, and she was basically telling people, she's just like, put your phones down. And to the point where there was other footage of her at Coachella, like before the performance, where everybody, you know, behind the scenes was like on their phones or blah, blah. And she was just dancing and people were like ridiculing, you know, I mira la vieja ridícula, la vieja ridícula. And it's like, no, actually, la vieja ridícula is the only one that's actually in the moment and enjoying the music and doing what we should all be doing.
Yeah.
Right? So she's not being ridícula. She's enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
Which is what we should be doing.
Which is the point of a concert.
Especially when it's flipping expensive as Coachella. Oh, yeah, I understand that by day 3, you're a little tired. I've been there. I get it. Your feet hurt. It's a little cold. But embrace it. Like, I took footage when I was there. I'm not going to lie, you know, like you were saying. But I took footage of certain things. I wasn't there the whole time just, you know, okay, now I'm going to produce the DVD afterwards.
Yeah,
right?
but again, like in that footage I saw of Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter, it was everyone, and they were dead. They were dead.
Because they weren't even like taking the video and dancing.
To the part of like it was that she's like, everybody, you know, when you come out.
Well, you can't clap because you're holding your phone.
And everybody was like dead, like dead. And then, you know, when you hear sometimes singers be like, oh, we don't want people on their cell phones. And then people are like, well, it's my cell phone. I decide what to do with it. I see both sides of it, but I also see that as a performer,
it kills the vibe.
It kills the vibe. Part of it is the energy of the crowd.
And if you're not giving me anything, I can't give it back.
Yeah.
1,000%. No. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. Actually,
it was a really fun little performance.
Now that we're talking about concerts and stuff like that, do you know what a Kia Asylum is?
Kia, like the car, Asylum?
No, Kia Asylum.
Kia Asylum?
Yeah, KHIA Asylum.
KHIA Asylum. No.
You don't know what a Kia Asylum is, Junior? Do you know what a Kia Asylum is?
Is that where they put the cars that go crazy? I don't know.
We gotta go with the lingo, bro. I bet I would love for you. I would love for you to call.
We also don't have children.
I would love for you to call your nephews to see if they know what Kia Asylum is. So I'm gonna give you a little hint.
Let me text them.
Go ahead. I'll give you a little hint. Okay. So right now, some people with the Kia Asylum, Post Malone, the Pussycat Dolls, Meghan Trainor.
Kia Asylum.
Kia Asylum. So Kia Asylum means
Meghan Trainor.
So Kia Asylum means singers or pop stars, whatever you want to call it, that are Katy Perry, that are sort of past their prime and are sort of trying to keep up, you know, with the times, but they're past their primes. They're not hit makers anymore, and they're searching for cultural relevance. That's Kia Asylum.
What is the? I don't understand.
I don't understand where it came from. I don't understand
the phrase, like the connection of the phrase.
Yeah, Kia Asylum. See, when I first
I'm looking this up.
When I first started seeing it on Instagram, I thought they were talking about the Kia Forum in LA, which is a very it's a very famous concert venue, which was a Great Western Forum. You looked up the meaning?
Okay. This is where it comes from. The Kia Asylum is a satirical Stan Twitter meme originating around 2014, popularized in 2024, an internet slang referring to a fictional metaphorical prison for female pop stars who have had initial hits but subsequently flopped or lost mainstream relevance. It is named for rapper Kia, My Neck, My Back, to describe artists perceived as one-hit wonders.
Oh, so it's my back,
my back,
and my crack.
Yeah.
Her.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it came from her.
No, I didn't know.
But it's all over.
I didn't know.
Like the Pussycat Dolls like canceled their tour. What a surprise! They canceled their tour.
Really?
What a surprise! I'm so surprised. I mean, there was this demand to see the.
Listen, I understand where you're coming from, but you know what? Who would have thought that Hillary Duff would sell out Madison Square Garden? So you know things happen. Things happen.
No, I love how they're people are like roasting them on Twitter or whatever, because in the statement they were like, oh, you know, we've canceled our tour, but you know, we're going to keep the WeHo whatever concert date open because it's sold so well, blah blah blah. People are like, yeah, it's part of a festival.
It's probably part of, if it's in June, it's part of WeHo Pride.
Yeah, it's part of a festival. Yeah. It's like
there's a contract there. That's what that is.
But yeah, Kia Asylum.
Kia Asylum. I had the fact that they had to go that far back to find somebody to name it after. Mm-hmm. Like there hasn't been a one-hit wonder since.
I mean, they could have named it the Bahamian Asylum.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, it's a little misogynistic. Why is it only females?
Do you know what Tristan does that is annoying as F, but genius at the same time?
He lets the dogs out.
Every time I say, oh, I hate this song, he very quietly adds it to Papa's hate playlist. He has a playlist of songs that he hates that I hate, and he plays it all the time.
That is fantastic.
All the time. All the time.
That, you know what, sir?
So when we were driving up to Tampa last week, he played it.
Yes, tip your hat, Junior, because that
and
is...
it was
yeah.
Scatman. La canción esta de Bobo ese que hace esta.
Oh, Yang Yam Style.
Oh my God.
Oh, Gangnam Style.
Oh my God. That. Oh. And then.
Are you saying Who Let the Dogs Out?
Who
is on
Let
that?
the Dogs Out is that one.
Who?
Yeah.
When the party was
Vanessa
done, the party was
Esa canción a mí
jumping.
no me molesta tanto.
Vanessa Carlton is in it.
1,000 Miles?
Of course.
Oh, but she's playing her piano on the back of a truck.
But he has a.
Making my way.
She probably has to deal with less flies than we have to today.
Oh, and he's so smart about it. So I'm about to be like, I hate all songs from The Weeknd. I hate all songs from Mariah Carey. He knows.
He's smart enough to create the playlist. He's smart enough to know that.
Yeah, and it's like he's there like plotting.
DJ Ninja.
And then he'll be like, but I like this song. And I'm like, no, you don't. No, he really likes Gangnam Style. What an awful thing.
Maybe because we don't speak Korean. Maybe it's poetic.
That song is awful.
Maybe in Korean it's poetry.
That song is awful. Oh, the other day he added one to the playlist that I'm like, aha, you thought I was gonna hate this, which was La Macarena. I actually don't hate La Macarena.
Really? Well,
no, I don't hate it.
You know what? You like a line dance. You do.
So now every time a song comes out, I'm like, stop.
I have no opinion about this song.
The song is just remarkable. It's fine.
It exists. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's,
Yeah.
good for them. Kudos.
The Scatman song is an awesome song, and it comes from a very important
like
place because he has a speech impediment.
Really?
So that's literally him scatting and ending up in that phrase and song and everything.
Well, I think it's
he
wonderful.
overcame his impediment.
I think it's great that he overcame that. I hate the song. I hate it. It's awful. Yeah. What was the the other one that I hate is oh my God, I hate this song so much. The cosa esa. Oh my God. Who likes those songs? Like who is like,
well, apparently people, because they were hits.
like who is like, you know what song I really want to listen to now?
They were hits.
Acereje.
Maybe some
No,
people.
and their names are the Ketchup Girls.
Las Ketchup. Las Ketchup. You want to know why they're called Las Ketchup?
Why?
This is the shit that is in my head that I cannot get rid of. It's because actually Las Hijas del Ketchup is what, because their father was a tomato farmer.
Oh, I thought they were like Heinz. Like
No, ellas son española.
so what?
You can't be heredencia de Heinz and be from España.
Oh,
Maybe.
Because then it would be Heinz.
But Don Francisco's German, so you don't know.
Mario Clashburger. What are some of the songs you hate, Junior?
Oh, man. I don't know.
Or you hate? What song is that?
Rebecca Black's Friday.
Friday.
Okay,
That one
yeah, but
pierced my
that's
ears
low
for a
hanging
while.
fruit.
That wasn't supposed to be a song.
No, I think it was.
It was.
I think it's more the kids stuff, the things that have the dances, the baby sharks, or some stuff like that.
Okay, so the earworms that you just can't get rid of.
Yeah.
What song do you hate?
Because I really love music, so I'll find something to like in a lot of songs, but there's artists that I just don't get or whatever, and it's not my cup of tea or whatever. But songs like that I'm like, it's more the baby sharks and those songs. But
Junior, I love music too. I do. And there's just songs I can't stand.
I love Scatman. You see?
Okay.
I'm on the other end of that.
¿Tú sabes qué canción a mí me cae mal? Pero me
Dime.
cae mal como un cubo de agua fría. That stupid ass. So this is Christmas and what have you.
Oh.
And then when the children start saying,
No, listen.
It sounds like a bunch of Fraggles
Do
dying.
you know what song is on that list? What song is on that list? And I'm like, I hate this song with every fiber of my passion. And I know this is going to be controversial. You hate it too.
Imagine.
Wow.
Imagine
Qué canción
makes
pa'
me
caerme mal.
want to blow something up.
It makes me want to go to war.
Yes. Qué canción para caerme a mí, man. Oh my God.
I think my dad might stop eating the coleslaw now.
I'm sorry.
This might be the thing that broke Chati's back.
Mira,
We love
you-
Choppy.
This is crazy.
We love Choppy and his Jeep.
Chati con
Jeep.
té. Con el Jeep en
Jeep-
cuero.
Con a Jeep and
Okay?
cuero.
Jeep and cuero.
I'll make him
Mira.
coleslaw anytime he wants.
As long as we don't have to listen to Imagine while
Oh my
we're
God.
You
doing it.
have no idea.
Mira, you know
La
what-
chapa de Jeep is Imagine.
With the
No.
John Lennon.
With the
little
yes,
drawing.
the little squiggly thing.
Yeah.
He got a tattoo at age 54
of
Imagine. He has the poster
Are you-
on the door of his work shed that I helped him build in 1994. He named his little slice of heaven, as he calls it, in Key Largo, Imagine Island.
Are you serious?
wow.
Imagine is everything to them.
Okay.
Y aquí en Cultura Media House, this place runs off imagination shit. So,
Mira.
Listen,
No.
I'm down with
Imagine.
Imagine.
I'm down with imagination. My
and
favorite
we are a bunch of
mascot.
Imagineers.
My
It's
favorite
Figment.
mascot
Right.
is Figment.
Right,
So
right.
I'm down with Imagineering and
And
imagination
all of that,
and
yes,
all that.
yes.
I'm just not down with Imagine.
That song, and again, I please.
So sorry, Chati.
Please no, Chati, this is not about you. But my biggest problem with that song, specifically
Is
that
all of it?
song, is all of it. But it's also the way that certain people talk about that song.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like it's so deep, and it's like you have the depth of a puddle.
Yeah.
Like, stop. Shut
If
up.
Joni Mitchell would have sung that song,
Imagínate tú. No, imagínate tú.
because we used to laugh that every freaking woman that played a guitar is like, who's your biggest inspiration? Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
I love Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
Joni, everything I know, everything Joni Mitchell. It's like, name me one song outside of, Big Taxi or whatever.
I actually know that song by Amy Grant. Right. When she redid it. As a matter of fact, when
Was that on the Friends soundtrack?
when Janet Jackson came out with "Got Till It's Gone," where she samples
Yeah.
"Big Paradise," I thought she was sampling
Amy Grant?
I don't know Joni Mitchell. I'm Cuban.
All I know about Joni Mitchell is that she never lie. And she knows a lot about clouds.
No, that's not Joni Mitchell.
That's not?
That's Carly Simon.
Oh,
Clouds in my coffee.
well then I don't know anything about Joni Mitchell.
No, she has a song called "Both Sides."
Whoopsies.
That is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, I mean, the Lilith
say
Fair
nada.
would not exist if Joni Mitchell.
That's
was
true. Whether you want to credit her or blame her, it's up to you.
Okay, actually, you know what I wanted to say? So, as we know, the Met Gala was this week.
Yes.
Right? And everybody was talking about
Again, this is another opportunity to talk about Madonna.
Jeff Bezos and Beyonce and this and that. I'm not really into the Met Gala. I mean, obviously,
It's fine to
everything I
watch.
know about the Met Gala is against my will because it's just online
Right.
and on the news. So whatever, you see it. To me, the best part of the Met Gala was not what so-and-so was wearing or what so-and-so did, was the fact that Marcelo Hernández on the carpet of the Met Gala was talking about carrying his Azabache.
Yes.
And that is the most Miami Latino thing ever, that he took an Azabache. I can assure you that there has been nobody who's walked the red
You know what?
the whatever carpet
That's
at the
true.
Met Gala that has taken an
Azabache.
Azabache. So Marcelo Hernández,
Kudos, sir.
kudos to you for repping. No, pero Marcelo, no. Mira, con toda la gente rara que hay ahí,
espérate.
you need some
it's
protection.
true,
You need
it's true.
protection.
Oye,
You know?
toda esa rareza.
Como dicen la gente, the Illuminati, and I'm not sure what that is either. The Illuminati and all this stuff. Marcelo was like, bro, I
Por si
gotta
acaso.
take, por si acaso, I gotta take my
And
Azabache.
that brooch, so it had an Azabache, it had a stone from the DR, and it had something else. And it was actually made by a jeweler here in La Calle Ocho.
Oh, I mean,
It was designed
well,
by his
because
mother with
really,
the Calle Ocho.
really, I mean, is
Where-
an Azabache from like the Midwest gonna have as much power as one from a jeweler in the Calle Ocho?
No. No, it's faulty at best.
At best, right?
At best.
It's probably made out of like plastic.
Yeah, it's not gonna protect you from the evil eye. It might protect you from like the mildly inconvenienced knee.
Maybe the pink eye, but not the
Right?
legal
Yeah,
eye.
exactly. Yeah, lazy eye maybe, but not. Yeah,
But
not
I
an
love
evil
that,
eye, yeah.
how he was like, oh, la Azabache. And I'm like, did this boy just talk about un Azabache at the Met Gala by near Anna Wintour?
Maybe he
like,
gave one to Anna.
it's like, oh, what's this little black stone?
Azabache.
What's Azabache? Jade? Or no, it's
it's,
onyx.
Black onyx.
Onyx.
Black
right?
onyx?
Yeah, okay,
Because it was the name of my third car.
Black onyx.
Azabache.
I had a Ford Explorer Sport, and I named it Azabache. Black onyx.
That.
That's a good name. You had a black Isuzu truck and you named it Tyrone.
I did name it Tyrone because it was a black hombre.
And then whenever we needed, I would sing the Erykah Badu song. You better call Tyrone.
Everybody called Tyrone when they needed to move. That's for damn sure.
That's a great song.
That is a great song.
That was the soundtrack.
That was. Listen, my car had a theme song.
So yes, Who Let the Dogs Out? Imagine. I said, hey. And there's a playlist out there just for me.
Again, kudos to you, Tristan, for doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
He sure does. He pays attention.
He pays attention. So now I'm telling you, now every time I'm like, oh, I'm okay. And then the thing is that he is a playlist Nazi. Imagínate.
Well, hijo tuyo.
Hijo mío. He's a playlist Nazi. So
I get to hear anything that I like on a road trip.
You know what though? I'm seriously.
Watch him try to justify.
No.
His
Hold
actions
on.
now.
I'm not gonna justify anything. Seriously.
I love that though.
Sometimes-
You just said that and it was,
Sometimes I don't give you enough credit because you know what? Especially when we were doing a lot of papas for Ping Pam Pollo, that we would drive and set up things and be there the whole day. All you listened to was The Weeknd, especially his live from
concert.
SoFi Stadium.
If I ever met him in person, I would be like, "Why do you love Los Angeles so fucking much?"
Because in that con, it's a live recording. He's like, LA. Everything was like, I love you, Los Angeles.
the entire concert. I don't think he sang. I think it's just, it's like, I'm a star boy. I love you, Los Angeles. Star boy, Los Angeles. Star boy, I love you. Like,
and you never once said, hey, can I play Atomic Kitten or Pussycat or whatever it is you listen to?
yes, because I only listen to Atomic Kitten. Yes. That's the only thing I listen to is Atomic Kitten.
No, but you would have probably played like the 18s or some, what is it? Steps,
Actually, Steps, their last album was quite fun.
Right. So, but how do you listening to The Weeknd?
The Weeknd professing his love to Los Angeles.
Over. Yo la tenía specifically with that album, the live one.
I could probably like recite it.
You probably can.
Like I probably talk in my sleep and it's just, I'm just sleeping. I'm just like, I love you, Los Angeles. Like just randomly out of nowhere. Ay, Dios mío. Oye, ¿viste que Spirit Airlines?
Eso es lo que yo iba a decir también. Cerró Spirit.
¿Viste que Spirit se voló?
Se fue Spirit.
Se fue el espíritu.
Yeah.
I saw a meme though that was kind of funny.
What?
So it was a picture of the airplane Spirit, but then it said
Spirit of Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah. So let me tell you
like,
something.
clever.
Let me tell you something. Okay. The fact that Spirit Airlines closed is awful because they were a budget carrier, and for some people,
that's the easiest way to fly.
that was the easiest way to fly. I know their baggage fees were out of hand, but for some people, that was the best option they had. They actually were.
They're based out of Dania.
Yeah, they're based in South Florida, so that's like thousands of people that lost their jobs. So an airline closing is terrible for all those reasons.
Yeah.
People losing their jobs, just having less options now as
They
consumers.
closed immediately, so if you had a flight, you had to
we
rebook
have
your
less
flight.
options.
Yeah.
So all that is terrible. Pero vamos a hablar la verdad. Spirit Airlines era una mierda. Let's just call it what it is. I am very.
I think Spirit became una mierda.
Okay,
because I remember when it started.
Let me tell you my story about Spirit. So
is that the one with the folding chair?
No, during my law school years, I flew exclusively Spirit. I would fly from Fort Lauderdale to Detroit, and I mean, I would fly all the time. I would fly every at the beginning,
every 3 months, yeah.
at the beginning and end of every term. If I came down home for whatever reason, for 3 years, I flew only Spirit, and they were fine. They were fine.
That's what I'm saying.
They were great. Then I didn't fly Spirit anymore. What I didn't know was that they had changed their model. Right? Because when I used to fly Spirit, it was like JetBlue.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But then Spirit changes their model. Then I start hearing people talk about how crappy Spirit was. Yeah. So then we took our infamous Las Vegas trip that year where I forgot to book the returning flight. Me that I'm so
you
like
forgot to book the flight out there to begin with.
Yeah.
Both.
No. I forgot the returning flight.
Oh, okay.
I thought I had booked JetBlue to get there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
I didn't have a returning flight. I'm like, the day before we left, I'm like, where's the returning flight? And I'm like, I never got it. So anyway, so I had to fly Spirit. Let me tell you something. Those seats were plastic. They didn't have cushioning. And then it's tighter than a regular plane, which is already tight. And I remember that on the way back, it was a late flight. The flight was packed. I barely fit in my seat. I remember that I was so uncomfortable that like I had one butt cheek out on one side of the, because I always go on the aisle, on outside of the chair, and I had another one on the chair. Because to me, the problem, I mean, everybody's very different, but to me, the problem is not leg space, it's width.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why I like to sit next to the window, because then I can kind of.
To me, the window's worse.
No, because I can scooch over.
To me, the window's worse because to me, the window, I can only scooch so much because I have the window and then I have the other person here. I always get aisle. But anyway, I was so uncomfortable that I remember I played, I played it
was a Demi Lovato song.
It was Lonely by Demi Lovato on repeat for 5.5 hours so I could confuse my brain in terms of how long we were flying. And I was it worked. It confused me so much that I got super disoriented. And I'm like, I don't know, it could be the first, fourth, fifth hour. I don't know. The same song is still on. The same song is still on.
Could be flying over Pangea for all you know.
Which, by the way, have you seen how hot Bey looks in her concert tour?
I thought you were going to say, have you seen Pangea?
No.
I was like, what?
Have you seen
what
her?
they've done at Pangea?
Yeah, I was like, what is happening here?
Bey is looking better than ever because, for those who don't know, Demi Lovato's Bey. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, look, it sucks that it closed. It's just terrible for consumers. Yep. Most importantly, it's terrible for all the people that lost their jobs. It's terrible. But let's not act all nostalgic like Spirit Air was
the be all end all.
Era una mierda.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
again, it's sad because I didn't realize how long it had been around.
Let's play a game.
Okay.
You join Junior.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about name a defunct airline. I'll go first. Eastern.
Pan Am.
Spirit.
Fair enough.
TWA.
There was one with 3 letters. KLA?
No, KLM. They're still around. They're not American.
Oh. Well, you didn't say it had to be an American.
Okay,
airline.
no, but KLM's still around.
Oh, I didn't know they were still around. Wait, what was the Delta budget one? Delta had a budget airline for like 10 minutes. I think that the logo was green.
It was green. It was like something airy.
Yeah, it was very like ethereal.
It was very airy.
Yeah. It was like, like Wisp.
Was it Wisp?
I don't think it was Wisp,
okay.
but it was like
Continental.
Oh, Continental. Wow. I'm stumped. I can't
US Air.
Oh. No, I'm stumped.
God, you guys don't know defunct airlines?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Northwest,
yes.
Okay.
Northwest.
Oh, I'm out. I lost already. Like I can't think of anything else.
Why can't you think of more defunct airlines?
It's just not something I've sat and thought about. Really.
Pootie Tang. Soul Air.
Soul plane.
Soul fly, soul plane, Digo, soul plane, soul air.
Soul plane.
Okay, when you were talking,
If anybody had bet me
Pootie
$1 million, I would have never come up with you busting out with Pootie Tang in the middle of this episode.
I think I figured something out. When you were saying now, Digo, a European one, it starts with letters. Were you thinking of K-Air? K-A Air?
No, I was not thinking of Kylie Minogue Air. No, I wasn't. I was thinking KLM. I was thinking KLM.
The exits
Are located in the front and the rear of the craft.
I thought that's where you were going with that.
No. KM Airlines? No.
Kylie Minogue has her own airline. Yeah.
She should.
Do you remember the commercials for Eastern? Eastern, las alas de America. Oh, no. Nobody remembers that?
No. My uncle's first wife worked for Eastern.
Do you remember the one for TWA? TWA, we love to fly, and it shows.
Oh, that was them.
Yes.
Okay, we love to fly, and it shows. Okay.
Do you remember what else I remember?
What do I remember? What else you remember? I don't know.
It's a good old feeling. No. A Maxwell house, only Maxwell house. For that good old feeling, a Maxwell house and you.
I'm still thinking of you saying Pootie Tang in the middle of this episode out of nowhere. Like,
Pootie Tang is super underrated.
I'm not saying anything bad about Pootie Tang. I just didn't expect
And listen,
it to bust out.
nobody ever talks about the fact that Sofia Vergara is on Soul Plane.
That is true. Yep, she was on Soul Plane. She was a brunette.
Pootie Tang is totally underrated.
It is.
Tippy tie on my tiny tatties.
Justice for Pootie Tang.
Hashtag justice for Pootie Tang. Why not? Actually, I think I'm going to go watch Pootie Tang when I get home tonight.
You know what? Pero primos, if there's an uptick in Pootie Tang viewership, it should be attributed
Oh my
to
God,
us.
can you imagine? We help Pootie Tang go up like
It's like number
streaming
one in Miami.
Pootie Tang.
We should all, on Saturday at 3 p.m., we should
Watch
all watch Pootie Tang.
Oh my God, let's totally do it. I haven't seen it in years.
I don't even know what streamer it's on.
Is it on
I'm
streaming?
looking it up. I'm
Okay,
looking
I
it
was
up.
going to say, you're looking because it has to be on a streamer somewhere.
It has to.
Yeah, maybe it's on Tubi.
On Tubi.
Yeah.
What was the streamer that was for little short things?
Quibi.
Quibi.
Oh, yes.
Oye, I have to say this off mic. Mírame. Wait, okay, there I go. They like the Met Gala too.
Everyone likes
Everybody
Met
likes
Gala.
Tang, available on Paramount Plus.
Oh, I have Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
I'll give you my
Sling
password.
TV, Fubo, Amazon Prime Video requires an add-on.
Damn it.
Which it's probably Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
YouTube TV requires an add-on, probably Paramount Plus. Apple TV, Google Play, and Fandango at home.
So on everything, you got to pay
Plenty
for
of
it.
options. Yeah. $3.99.
You got to pay for
$3.99.
Pootie Tang.
So at Saturday at 3 p.m., $3.99.
Okay.
And
so
if you use the code Pero let me tell you,
You get 10%.
you get 10% off.
There is no code.
There's no
code. We don't want to get letters. We don't want to
So some people have telethons. We have this. Pero primos, listeners, viewers, this show drops on Friday. This Saturday, it is rewatch Pootie Tang Day.
Yes.
So grab a friend, grab a neighbor, grab whoever you want.
Grab someone you want to get to know better.
With consent.
Yes.
And watch Pootie Tang.
Yeah. Pootie Tang, bringing the world together.
And have some Jiffy popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
The one you do, en el horno.
On the stovetop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the lead that played Pootie Tang, Lance Cruther, is a May baby. So
Oh, there we go. In honor of Lance
Cruther?
Cruther's birthday.
he will be turning 64 at the end of May this year. And he was also the head show writer of Lopez Tonight in 2010.
Okay. So he found, success in other areas.
Okay, yeah. And then there's a Latino connection with Pero Let Me Tell You. So there we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we go. That's how we got Pootie Tang on the
That's
show.
all we got Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can assure you there is not another podcast this week that has spoken more about Pootie Tang than we have. I can assure you that.
Pootie Tang. See, I was gonna bring something else up, but after talking about Pootie Tang, I'm not. No.
Do you know that Charlize Theron was supposed to be Nomi Malone?
I saw that. She was up for it. Yeah. And apparently so was Drew Barrymore. Those are 3 different movies.
Actually,
first of all, can you imagine Drew Barrymore being like, "I'm a dancer"? Like,
yeah, that's like,
you know.
Drew Barrymore in Showgirls, yeah, that's a totally different movie.
I don't know what I'm watching.
I'm down for it. I want to see
not
it.
That
I
movie.
mean, can you imagine her those scenes with Crystal?
Oh, I love doggy chow. It's holy water, darling. It's fantastic. My Drew Barrymore turns into Carol Channing.
Because I could see Charlize Theron being the actress that she is going for it, right?
And at that time, she was probably like 20. You know what I mean? So, okay, I get
going for it.
But Drew Barrymore was already Drew Barrymore, right?
Well, I mean, Drew Barrymore has been Drew Barrymore for a while.
Right, but I mean, like, you're to watch that, it was bad enough buying Jessie in that role, right? Now it's Gertie.
Firestarter,
Gertie. I mean,
no, because she had already done a few movies
she
from
did
the
Poison
90s.
Ivy, but
Yeah.
still, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when she was a lesbian with Melissa Gilbert. No, not Melissa, Sarah Gilbert.
Oh, in the movie.
Yeah,
In the movie. No, because the other day, I don't know how I came up in conversation. I was talking to someone. I was talking to somebody who was like, Lindsay Lohan was in a lesbian relationship. I'm like, yeah, everybody knew that.
Yeah.
No, and they were like, nobody knew that. I'm like, wait, first of all, you were like 5 when this happened.
You didn't exist.
I'm like, even I knew it was Samantha Ronson.
Yeah, it was Mark
Mark Ronson.
Yeah.
I mean, they were always together. They were not hiding it. It was like,
No.
you know, in the heyday of like the Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, it was peak.
Yeah.
It was peak Lilo.
It was Lindsay Lohan with Samantha Ronson and Britney Spears with her cousin Allie.
Yes. Yes.
Acabando por ahí.
And Sam
Por
Ascanti.
Yeah, acabando por Hollywood. Getting in Lamborghinis.
Yes. All of the drunk driving.
Wait, didn't one of them steal a necklace?
I think that was Winona Ryder.
No, she stole buttons.
Buttons?
Yeah, yeah, at Burdines. Ella se robó una pila de botones en Burdines.
Buttons?
Buttons, yeah.
Wait, like brooches or like
No,
like,
a button.
like
a button.
Like
yeah, and it was
this?
like a button from a coat. Yeah, un botón.
Winona Ryder se robó un botón.
Look it up. Winona Ryder steals buttons. Actually, you know what? Let's see what happens.
You know what? I think Lindsay Lohan was accused of like not so much stealing a necklace, but it was like a necklace that was at a photo shoot, and then the thing went missing, and she didn't like. I think she like left the photo shoot with it. So it's not like she stole it. She just kind of walked off with it, which is kind of like stealing. But you know.
In December of 2001, Winona Ryder was arrested for shoplifting over $5,550 worth of designer accessories, brooches, and buttons.
$5,000 of buttons?
It was from Saks Fifth Avenue. I thought it was from Burdines. Yeah, she was convicted of grand theft and vandalism.
I'm sorry. Do you know how many buttons you have to take for $5,000 worth of buttons?
I mean, maybe they had diamonds.
I hope so.
And maybe they were gold plated.
They better be.
¿Tú crees que era un botón de eso de plástico?
That's my mind. She took $5,000 worth of these buttons.
Oh my God. I remember my grandmother had a Royal Donsk can of buttons.
Of course.
Yeah. Que yo metía la mano.
Well, yeah, that's what you got to keep for the sewing.
Right. But it was multiple.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You have one of buttons and one of
Anything but cookies.
anything but cookies.
Anything.
Anything but cookies. They're like the Justin Timberlake of cookies.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, this is giving me a lot of
a lot of thirst.
Actually, you know what? I want to talk. No, actually, I'll give it as my last soda.
Okay, so we're gonna do All right, so last soda time.
Okay, so my last soda is more like something I want to talk about than a last soda. So
Because this episode's already been off the fucking rails. Why stop now?
So Pootie Tang is also a great catharsis. Okay, anyway. So now that it's May, it's gonna be May. Okay, now that it's Mayo.
Tu regresaste de Tampa very, very jovial.
I had anxiety and panic attacks. It's okay. We got to make the best of it. Move on. Anyway, this segment is brought to you by Prozac and Adderall. Just when you think you can't, you can.
Oh my God. I've even forgot about the flies.
Drugs knocking on the door of my heart.
Answer the door, sweetie.
Anyway, so now now that it's May, it's sort of the end of the school year. So we're seeing on Instagram a lot of like prom send-offs. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you see them in your algorithm.
Prom
The prom
send-off.
send-offs of like kids going to prom.
Okay.
Kids going to prom.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a lot of videos of kids, going on to their senior prom, and usually there's
Like leaving the house and they're
leaving the house, and it is, and this is especially big within the Black community. It's a tradition. It's really, really big, and obviously now in the day of social media, people record it and they put it on Instagram and all that. And like everything, because now everything has an audience, they get bigger and bigger and bigger every year, and these prom send-offs have been getting a lot of hate online. Okay. A lot of hate. Like people making really nasty comments. A lot of them are even racist comments.
Surprise.
And here's what I have to say about that. So a lot of these prom send-offs, a lot of them are over the top. But if that is what the parents and the kid wants to do, and that gives them joy, let them do it. Because let me tell you something. As Latinos, we are the last people that should be talking about the money that's being sent on a prom send-off, because we mortgage the house to give the girl a quinceañera.
Not to mention the weddings.
But I personally know people that haven't had a pot to piss in, and they mortgage their house. They take money from where they can to pay for their daughter's 15s. And that is something that is in every culture. There's something like that. Yeah. So I think it's sort of like hypocritical that a lot of people are like criticizing this when they and their culture and their own traditions do things that are way more over the top and way more expensive. Because as big as a prom send-off can be in terms of financially, it's not going to be as much as a quinceañera, right?
Right.
You got to pay a lot of money for that rice pilaf and that banquet hall chicken cordon bleu, right?
My favorite thing to eat.
And it's like, you know what? Just don't be a mood kill. Just let people have their fun. If it's not something you care about, then it's not your thing. Move on. But don't go online to make a big deal about this. Leave inappropriate comments. Yeah. These are kids that are graduating high school. Let them have their moment. Trust me, after high school, life hits you hard.
Yes,
so
sir.
let these kids have their fun and don't be such a buzzkill. It's their prom. If they want to do that, then let them do that, because God knows, to quote, us in Spanish, tiramos la casa por la ventana when, Marilyn is going to turn for the 15 años, that, people, they're having 15s at the Colonnade, but they can't even afford to go to freaking the Olive Garden.
Right.
But, they're having their 15s,
It's so extravagant.
So prom, let people have their fun.
I like that. It's true. It's like, look, I'm the first one to say, I didn't know about the prom send-offs, but like, these promposals are so over the top, and but, do I think it's silly? Do I think it's stupid? Yes, but whatever, dude. If you do it and you post it, I'm not gonna go and leave a comment saying like, this is so stupid. Why are you doing this? It's like, who cares? How does this affect my life? It's not for me, as we've said here many times. Not everything is for you, right? Some things are existing for other people's enjoyment, and that's okay.
And that is okay.
That is okay. So my last soda actually
goes to Pootie Tang.
Goes to close. So my last soda is actually a follow-up soda.
Oh.
So a couple weeks ago, I don't know if y'all remember, I gave my last soda to a gentleman by the name of Pablo Langesfeld, who was suing his insurance company because it refused to pay for an expensive drug combination to fight his stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Well, guess what? a jury, he took it to court. The jury ruled in his favor.
Oh, nice.
The jury ruled in his favor. I'm looking here to find the actual little blurb, but the jury was charged with answering 5 questions about whether the combination drug therapy was appropriate to treat his cancer, and jurors answered yes on 4 of the questions, which spoiled the company's arguments to deny his claim. So basically, his excuse me, he won the case. I'm sure that there's going to be an appeal. I'm sure there's going to be all the rest of it. The judge will rule. Says the judge will rule next Thursday on whether Oscar must pay for the therapy. This was posted on April 3rd. So what, they may have made a ruling yet. But basically, he won his case and so like I said last time, whereas, everybody's all getting wet over, Luigi and whatever, that's not how you affect change. This is how you affect change. You bring this up, and even if, let's say, the judge says, look, they don't got to cover the whole thing, they only got to cover a portion or whatever, that's a dent. That's one, that's a chink in the armor. And the next time somebody comes around and brings this up, now this case exists. This is something they can point to, and that arms that next case, and that next case now can maybe go a little further.
Yes, it's legal precedent.
Yeah, I know, but I'm using non-legal terms, and that is how ultimately, ideally, hopefully, we get to a place where these things, if not stop happening, happen with less frequency, or at least
people are not afraid to sue their insurance companies.
Or at least you feel like you can. You do have.
Well,
a recourse.
when you first mentioned this a few weeks ago, I told you if he wins this case and it stands, the biggest thing here is going to be the legal precedent. Not only because insurance companies can be held liable, but because people now can sue the insurance company because they can have a favorable judgment.
Right. Because before it's like, ¿pa qué? Me lo van a-" they're going to say no.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Las Mocas have left a little bit.
I don't know if they've left or they've just started accumulating. They're all over there on that the white panel.
Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire.
That's the way.
That's the way.
That's the way love goes.
No, there was more.
Oh, that's true. Wait.
No, it's that's the way.
My love is blind. Can't you see my desire?
That's the way love goes. Like a moth to a flame. Yeah.
Yeah, J-Lo playing with a salt shaker.
Well, we all got our beginnings.
It's true. Listen, she's come a long way from that salt shaker. She went from salt shaker to washing machine. Selena, the washing machine.
¿Dónde está la Selena? Yes. The Selenas. That's the best part.
That is the best part. They said it real weird too. Not Selena, like Selenas.
Selena.
Anything for Selenas.
You know what I wonder about that movie in terms of the historical accuracy? Was that stage really breaking when she sang?
And then she prevented it from crushing someone?
And then she sang La Flor. Was it really that? Did she really go bungee jumping? Those are my questions.
The bungee jumping, I think, could have happened. The stage, absolutely.
Let me tell you
Selena
something.
Could have prevented
Next
crush.
time I have a birthday party, I'm going to have a piñata, and I saw this online, so I can't steal the idea. I'm going to have a piñata that you hit with a stick, and it's going to be Yolanda Saldívar. That is great.
And what's going to come out of the piñata?
Well, no, I want candy.
Okay.
People.
No, I don't know. I feel like it could be something fun. I don't know.
Like what? Candy? Like, candy is fun. I mean, especially when you get the real good candy. I mean, what were you thinking? Were you thinking of like an adult-themed piñata?
No.
Because I would have. I mean, me.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I don't know. It was just like, I don't know, something off the. I don't know what I was thinking. The more I talk, the more I don't know what I was thinking.
Salt and pepper shakers, like.
Maybe like rings, like the one that she stole.
Oh, the egg ring?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they made a very good job in that movie of you hating Yolanda Saldívar.
They really did.
I want to get my best friend. Wow, my best friend.
And as we said in our episode a couple weeks ago, they had to get a woman in her late 50s to play a woman who was at the time in her 30s.
No, y arriba de todo, when she was stuck in the car, it was raining.
It was humidity.
I think I want to go watch it at home and watch that movie too. Yolanda, where are these checks? Are we going to end this episode without talking about the Emperor's New Groove?
I just want everybody to imagine Eartha Kitt
Singing Imagine?
in Pootie Tang.
No, I want Eartha Kitt and Pootie Tang singing Imagine.
You've asked for it. Here it goes. Imagine all the people.
No, and there's parts I think that
Pootie
Eartha Kitt,
Tang.
I think that there's parts of Imagine that Eartha Kitt would do it like speaking.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
spoken word.
Spoken word, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yes, yeah. It would be like, imagine all the people.
Imagine there's no countries.
Imagine there's no religion, no war, no countries.
And then it turns into like a salsa version. Imagine all the people. Living for today.
And that is the end theme of Pootie Tang. Credits. Come down.
Okay, well, there's no better way to go than on that note. There's so much more I want to say about Pootie Tang, but time is limited and we've run over our time. But we hope you spade and neuter your dogs to help control the pet population. We're glad you won the Showcase Showdown. Oh, wrong show.
Come on down.
You know that as a kid, I was like, ¿de qué hablan? Because I used to watch The Price is Right before I spoke English. That's why I used to call the Showcase Showdown a choky choky. Because, you know...
Choky
Choky choky, the Showcase Showdown.
con
Choky
babaca.
choky.
Choky choky con babaca.
Choky choke.
Con babaca.
Yeah, and then I used to go since I was a kid, since I was a little boy. I used to go grocery shopping with my mom, and I remember when we would see in like,
Oh, that's right.
the when you would have to figure out the price of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I'm like, ¿qué cara está la cosa en California? Like. That's not how much we pay for Land
Kit
O'Lakes.
Kat bar,
Land
$3.12.
Land O'Lakes butter, you know, $4.09. That's not how much we pay for that. And I remember thinking, and I used to watch this with my grandmother, of course, being like, ¿por qué la gente están poniendo un peso? Like,
I hate them.
I mean, strategic as hell. Like, I would totally do that, but yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
No.
So I used to vividly remember watching that and not speaking English. A choky. Yeah. The Showcase Showdown. And where they always give a Winnebago and what trip?
Aspen.
A trip to Aspen, Colorado.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, where's Aspen?
Colorado.
Well, you know, I was 4.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we hope you listened, laughed, and learned. And remember to grab your croqueta, your, why did I think of a microwave? Your croqueta. You know why? Because I was thinking about how when I have a day old croqueta, I put it in the microwave. Your croqueta, your pastelito, and your cafe. And thank you for joining us on Pero Let Me Tell You, and have a great weekend, everyone. We hope you have a blast. Bye-bye.